Boom, boom. Okay, guys, we're live. So we're gonna do some legs, and I'm gonna start off with, I never designed this exercise. I only combine them together, and I use resistance bands to do it. And the reason why I end up doing that is because when I was in Cambodia in 2023, I wanted to help them with the tourism in the country, because it was a mess there where it comes to tourism. It was pretty bad. It's a country that has a lot of tourism, but then suddenly it fell flat during COVID, like a lot of other countries. So I wanted to help them. And at that time, my main TikTok account only had like 10K followers. So I thought I could use my platform to help them, but not this account, was the other account. And before that, I was actually using resistance bands to recover from my quadricep injury, because I had my quadricep torn in 2014 it was, and I had to get it reattached completely, my left quadricep. So I thought I can use this exercise not only just to help myself, but to also help them with their tourism. And I did the exercise at Angkor Wat Temple. But before I even got to Japan, I was already doing the exercise, but in Japan. Japan has a lot of hills. I was doing the exercises on hills and like really challenging myself. I mean, like, I only challenge myself. I don't try to prove a point to anyone. It's just me competing against myself, trying to make myself better every time. And all the training I'm doing is just stuff I discovered along the way. Some stuff is regular stuff that you see people doing, but like the resistance band, walking lunges, that's all me. It was deliberately designed to help me recover with my injuries in my left quadricep, but at the same time, I find it was very useful. So this is the setup. You probably see me doing this on my TikTok account there. This is the setup. The resistance band is in my shoes, and I'm standing on it, and then the band is not. So I'm gonna perform this exercise for you guys. I'm gonna do quite a few sets of it. I'm gonna even change the resistance along the way. So here we go. From this position, you can squat because everything is connected. So you can do your squats in it. And how I have the bands attached to my legs, it's very difficult. It's not an easy thing to do, but I add squats into it. It was 2024, I had the squats into it. And before 2024, this is what I was doing. this is what I was doing before 2024. If you see the videos I uploaded of myself lunging at Angkor Wat Temple, 2023, I just only did the lunges. 2024, I ended it with just one set of squat. 2025, I removed the bands completely and I just did it with just the bar, because on the bar the flag of Cambodia was in the bar. I wanted to do a second video just marching with the flag, because at the time the war was going on in Cambodia and I was there supporting them. So I changed it up. So I modified by doing with the lunges and squats together. So this is what it looks like. I'm gonna do five reps each side. Five reps of squats too. So when I left Cambodia in 2024 it was, I did another video 5 minutes from the airport on the walkway towards the airport. I did the lunges there again, but except I used a dumbbell. And that's the dumbbell that I mentioned to you guys that I brought back to Japan with me, that broke my suitcase. Yeah. So I'm kind of warm up here now. So what I'm going to switch the bands and use a heavier band, because I want to get more into this. So this is what it is. It's in my shoes. So if you're a beginner and you want to try it, use the lighter bands first and then work your way up. The band has a knot in it. I put that knot in the bands because I want a lot of resistance in this. In 2023, when I originally did it, it wasn't in my shoes, the band wasn't in my shoes. I had a strap around, strapped around my ankles. And if you look at the video carefully, you see the band was kind of dangling. So I realized that wasn't that useful. So what I did, the video still did very well. The video did what it was, over 2 million views. The video did that, and I modified it along the way. That's what I did, you know. So what I ended up doing is said, hey, put the band in the shoes, stand on the band and just do the exercise. It's actually much better. And that's what I did. And this resistance band, one of them is slightly longer than the other. So I could feel it when I'm pulling like this. So I put that band on the opposite side. There's not much I can do about it right now, but I'll still do the exercise. So now I have a heavier band in here. This is very hard to control because you find it's going like this. And if you notice, you can actually see the length difference in the band too. So I'm gonna loop on this side to maybe get it even, but of course the left side is gonna be more difficult because I just did that. But it's the left side I need to work. So here we go. The quadricep is on fire. So really, guys, I think, and I've been working out since I was age 16. The heaviest I ever squatted, it was about 380 pounds. Because I didn't need a lot of weights to build my legs. My legs was always very cooperative with just about everything I did, right? But I'm telling you, I believe this with all my heart. And what I just done just now, combining those two exercises together, can't even speak properly. Combining squats and lunges together is the most treacherous exercise there is together. Separate is good, but together, right in here, the quadricep, it burns like hell. And the tension in it all the time, if your legs is not going to grow from other exercises, I think if you start combining some of your exercises together, you might get some results. I don't know, everybody's different, but I put these exercises together because of the mission that I was on at the time. And I was like so surprised. Trust me, before I actually tried to do it, I was nervous because squat alone by itself is a killer. And putting that with another exercise like lunges, good luck. Now, my leg workout is not finished, but I'm going to continue now with more stuff. So with that, you can actually do one set, increase the resistance, do one set, increase the resistance. You can keep going like that, up and up as far as you can go. But one bend, or the two bends, is good enough. Because if you keep tension like that all the time, and you're not really resting, you're gonna be okay. And you're gonna feel the pain. I'll tell you exactly where you're gonna feel that pain. The glutes, your quads. It's gonna be brutal the third day and the second day. So if you wanna try it, go for it. And good luck. So I'm not finished. Everybody knows what kind of ball this is, right? Everything I'm showing you guys is what I used for my therapy experience, trying to rebuild my quadricep. So, if you are struggling with your squats, again, and you don't have resistance bands, you're gonna go with body weight. And if you have degenerative disc disease, like I have, I've been struggling with this issue since at age 17. That's when I was diagnosed with, believe me or not, a young person at age 17 diagnosed with this issue. You know, when young boys are going through the growth spurt, And between 16, 15, 16, around that age group, I was like in this position. I started walking like this. I didn't know what was wrong, and I couldn't straighten up my back. And I kept walking in that kind of manner, and I didn't understand what was going on. Everyone was asking me, my dad was worried about me, why am I hanging over like that when I'm walking? But when I went and got x-rays done, they find out that I had, at that age, I had degeneration going on in my disc already. And I wasn't really doing any kind of exercise, just running track and field. And just started to lift a little bit of weights. And I didn't have an injury either. So it started happening early. And I was told by the doctors, don't do any surgery. Because I was so young, so I didn't do any surgery. He said, well, the doctor said one thing to me that stood out in my mind until this day. If you don't keep your back muscles strong, you're going to be in a wheelchair before you're age 50. Because that is what degeneration was going on in my back already. So that is what I'm chasing. I'm 60 right now. All right, so that's why I don't like when someone tells me how to do certain things when it comes to exercising, because I live in this body. I know that. I know what's going on. Just like you are living in your body and you know what's going on, you should learn what's going on and learn how to manage it. Because you might listen to the wrong person, get a wrong instruction, and end up injuring yourself. And you cannot blame that person, you have to blame yourself because you listened to that. But all I'm saying, over the years, I've been trying hard to keep my back muscles strong. Everything you see I do is related to my condition. It's working for me, I don't know if it's going to work for you. So this is what I've been doing. Even like this kind of squat, having all the weight sitting on your shoulders, squatting, for someone like me, who have a degenerative disc in several locations, have that kind of pressure on my shoulders, it's not going to help me. So I have to find other ways of training. So I'm going to show you how I use the exercise ball also into my routine. So this position I'm in, if you notice my both feet are forward and I'm back like this. This position is a hack squat. My body's like this. That's what it is. And actually I'm sliding here, so I need to move this mat. Okay, so this position is a hack squat. So I just bring my legs closer, and I need about this angle. And I can use without weights. Protecting my lower back at the same time, right? So I done it with just body weight. So I need a couple of dumbbells. I am sweating like a pig here. I have an AC on, but I'm sweating. It's all from the lunges and the squat. So, what you can do, I think I should put back on my shoes because I feel my feet are sliding on the mat. I don't want to slide and end up hurting myself. Okay, so I'll grab one dumbbell. Put the other one on this side. And again, like I said, you want to get this position to do the hack squat. So you just have a little bit of weights in you. And I keep it to the front. And you know what I will do next. And again, the quads is on fire. It's just pumping up like crazy. So the next exercise I'm going to show you is lunges. How you can use the same exercise ball to do lunges. So over the years, based on what's happening with my lower back, because originally the disc was degenerated in one spot, and now it's moved its way up. And it just keeps going, right? And I keep fighting back. So, because that's all I can do. If you talk about surgery, that is exactly what Ronnie Coleman did. For those of you who know Ronnie Coleman, that's what he done. That's why he has his problems today. Because he got advice from the wrong people. You know, so it's the minute you fuse one of your vertebrae, it starts spreading. You have to fuse another one. You have to fuse another one and another one. He had 13 surgeries done to his back. I listened, got good advice, and I did not go in that direction. Thank God I did. That is why I'm still able to walk and do the things I'm still doing today. Okay, so lunges is the same position that you need to do your lunges in, but except you're putting your foot back. You're going to use the ball to roll down the wall. So here we go. So picture yourself doing this. Tell me if you have the energy to do leg presses and all the other exercises after. You may not. Okay. Yeah. this other one here. Closer. Hopefully I can grab it. Yeah. Goodbye, exercise ball. See you in a few weeks. So that was all quad workout. And of course the glutes is in there too. So another exercise I want to show you guys. We need this on the band, but I don't need the shoes. Am I done with these dumbbells? Maybe I am. Not sure, but maybe I am. Okay, the next exercise I'm going to show you guys is Jefferson squats. If some of you don't know what Jefferson squats is, I advise you Google it, and you will see how it's performed. It's performed with a barbell and a couple of plates. What I can do to the resistance band, because I put that together also when I was preparing myself to do the lunges at Angkor Wat Temple in Cambodia back in 2023. I actually put it together because the place where I was staying at, I rented a place in the countryside. I was there for 2 months, and I rented a place in the countryside. And the property was so big, it had over 30 mango trees in the property. So I can use that land space to do my exercises and practice, and that's what I done there. And that's when I looked at Jefferson squat. Actually, Carl Green was doing Jefferson squats, and I looked at it, and I thought, how can I duplicate that with a resistance band? And this is what I came up with. So you put a knot on the band. You don't have to put a knot in the band, depends on how tall you are and the resistance you're looking for. But I have a knot in this band because it's too long for me. So you step into the band like this. Spin the floor like that. And you step into the, like this. You take that bar and you, like this. You have to keep the band here when you're squatting down. So you're basically focusing on, I'm focusing on the legs in front, not the one in the back. And this is what you do. Keep the bar here when you're going down. Make sure you get a nice wide stand. And then you turn this way, hit the other side. Shit. And that's how you do it. So what I discovered using resistance band, almost every exercise you can duplicate using the bands. If you've never even seen anyone do it before, you can try to figure it out. Just look at all the other exercises that's done with the weights and just sit there and process how you might be able to copy it. And that's what I've done. And I've been training this way since 2017. That's how far back I've been training like this. And able to maintain what I have. So some things, there's a few exercises I saw other people doing, and that's very useful for me because it's not everything I know about a resistance band. So some things I was able to get from other people that actually knew, and some I created myself. So you want to give it a try? It's all up to you. It doesn't mean it will work for you if it works for me. I'm just trying to show you guys what I've learned. And if it's gonna work for you, by all means, go for it. If it doesn't, there's still loads of other exercises out there you can do. Jefferson squats is a finishing exercise, that's what it is. So when you finish doing all your leg presses, your squats, your hack squat, your lunges, whatever it is, you can use that exercise to finish up. You don't need a whole lot of sets. Maybe just a couple of sets, some high reps, and you finish up your workout with it. That's what it's actually meant for. And that was my quad workout. It's done. So I'm gonna do a couple of sets of calf raises, and that will be it. Where's my board? So this is what I'm using. Working your calves like this, flat-footed like this, is a no-no. I see some people everywhere demonstrating people to work their calves like this. Maybe you have super genetics, I don't know, but I don't. The calves are supposed to, when you come back down, when you're going down, it's supposed to stretch. At this position, it's not stretching. Yeah, you can probably do it like this, where you get a stretch, right? But use 45-pound plates, or use some kind of board like this, and your calves will get a good stretch. And this is what I do for my calves. I'll show you guys the light bands first. See, I have the knot in the band here, and this is what I would do. So my shoulders like this, or I can just put the bands over the shoulder, but I'm gonna hold like this because I need more resistance. And I just simply go up on the board. And the band, I'm pulling on my legs with the band. Simple, not that difficult, right? So, but that's not enough resistance for me, so I need to go a little bit higher. You can just drop it over your shoulders if you want, or just have it the way I had it just now. My bicep was cramping up there just now. So now there's a whole lot of resistance there. Ooh. Bicep is cramping up. All from my diet. And you grab the wall. And stretch it out. Oh, it burns, it burns. So I'm going to turn my toes inwards like this. Keep the knees together. Try to keep them together. And I'm going to work the outer calves. you work the calves this way, and this way. That's how I do it. Okay. Gosh. So that's how I work it, guys. And that was my workout. And I'm finito. Okay, guys, that's it. And as I mentioned before, I'm sticking with my diet. I want to see over the next few months how things will look. It's coming along. I'm out of it. If you guys want to see the full stream, please go to my YouTube channel, subscribe, and like. My YouTube channel is the same name as the TikTok account, so easy to find me. I have another channel. It's about the same number as the TikTok as the other new TikTok channel, but on YouTube. But I'm trying to do something a little different with that. If you guys are following me from my main TikTok account, it's the same name as that one too. Okay guys, that's it. I'm out of here. Time to go get a quick shower and get something to eat. Thank you for your support. And the exercises I showed you, the Jefferson squat, I haven't seen anyone else done this one before with a band, so I own it. And for the lunges and squats with a resistance band, that's me. I haven't seen anywhere else. And I've been doing it since, what, 5 years now? So, if you guys want to give it a try, trust me, it is like crazy. It is a crazy exercise, combine them together. Could you imagine if you didn't do that exercise with a barbell? Lunges and squats with a barbell? Walking? That's something maybe I want to try. But the barbell cannot be too heavy. It's gotta be like very light. But it will work with that too. But it will be crazy. You might even fall over too. But it can be done with resistance bands. So you guys want to do it, give it a try. And send me a message and tell me, or upload a video on your TikTok and let me see how you feel about it. Anyways, good night. Too much labbing away from me. And I'll catch you guys in the next workout. Thank you for your support. Thank you, and enjoy your night, guys. I'm out of here. TikTok, thank you for the likes.